Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, much of all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the elder apostle of GMS, in whom the truth resides. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, that's out here preaching this truth in the four corners of the earth, and the risking of your life for the love of the gospel, and also the aqua that's listening, learning, and silence, whatever you have, and being blessed, whatever Yahushua may find your hands to do. All right, this is Qam YASHARAHLA. We was at camp this week, and I have to make a correction. I'll put this on my new page. I was telling a guy to stop, and I made a comment. Well, he didn't stop, but we were on a subject of nuclear, how you make a nuclear bomb, and I brought up I seen this guy make yellow cake on a video from uranium. Okay, uranium is on the periodic table. Is an element used to make a nuclear weapon, and plutonium is more dangerous than uranium. Plutonium is man-made, and my correction is that I said plutonium was not on the periodic table, which it is. All right. And let me go to this video real quick. This guy's not saying anything, but he's actually making yellow cake at his home, man. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna play it from this part, and I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward. You guys can watch it to the end. Hold on. Alright, that's it. You guys can watch the video. Man, but it's crazy. He just tinkers with this stuff, man, like it's just nothing. But yet and still they taking our videos down. And this guy has live uranium in his home. And toying with yellow cake, man. And yellow cake is what they make the bombs out of. Okay. This is Isaiah 54. 54 and 16. All right, he said, "Behold, I have created the smith to blow up the coals and the fire, and the bringing forth of an instrument of his work, and have created the waster to destroy." And we always say, we've said all the time, and Esau is like Sid on Toy Story, man. Okay, he's a great waster. All right, he's like a kid. He's like a big kid, man. Um, and if you're not familiar with Sid is the little destructive kid that played in Toy Story. All right, that always broke his toys and mangled his toys and he'll break a new toy to create another toy. You know, he wasn't happy with the way his toys were, so he had to always remake something, and that's what Esau is, man. You know, and this guy is experimenting with uranium, and uranium is found anywhere. You can dig for it. It's actually an element of the earth. Okay, but now plutonium is like totally different. That's I don't really know all the science of it, but plutonium is highly combustible. All right, you can take a little piece of plutonium and throw it, and it's already it's a bomb. Basically, it's a real nasty substance, but it is on the periodic table. But I said it wasn't at Qam, but it is on the periodic table. But it's man-made. Matter of fact, let me go back to this video and let me go back. Okay. On my other account, I got another. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is another.
Atoms. So, okay. So I'm going to talk.
Okay, this is get a little bit more clearer understanding what plutonium is. Hold on.
Now about plutonium.
So I once referred to uranium as the boogeyman of the periodic table, but if uranium is the boogeyman, then there is a Hannibal Lecter of the periodic table, and it's a couple of places to the right, and that element is plutonium.
Plutonium has a really quite nasty reputation. For example, there's a book here, Plutonium, History of the World's Most Dangerous Element.
When the human race evolved, it evolved with uranium in the environment, so we physiologically can actually deal with it to some extent. Plutonium is a man-made element. It wasn't there in the environment when we evolved, and this means we've got essentially zero tolerance to it, so that makes it quite dangerous for us.
Okay, evolved. But anyway, he said it right out of his mouth. Plutonium is a very dangerous element because it was man-made. It's not. It wasn't just a mineral of the earth, which uranium is. So plutonium. Oh, Salakia. Plutonium is man-made, and it is on the periodic table, but it's very dangerous. Okay. I'm going to play a little bit more, and then we get a description.
Sellafield, in the northwest of England. We're at the NNL Central Laboratory. We're interested in plutonium because we need to be able to recover it from spent irradiated nuclear fuel.
You can't just use plutonium in a regular laboratory. You have to have a laboratory which is specifically designed to handle it, so it's handled safely.
It's at the point in the periodic table where it does interesting things.
There are not many elements which you can say when they were created. You can sometimes say it was discovered in 1869 or 19 whatever, but plutonium was made for the first time in 1940. The reason that it was made is that it's a radioactive element and it decays away. with a half-life that depends on which particular isotope it is. If plutonium was created at some time during the formation of the solar system, it has all decayed away long before scientists ever started looking for it on Earth.
I have seen a lump of plutonium once. I don't think I could tell you where I actually saw it, but it does just look like a shiny piece of metal. What we'll see today is plutonium in solution. And that's really interesting because plutonium's got some really intense colours, and the colours change depending on the oxygen.
Alright, yeah, man. He saw his little chemistry set. Fucking devil. Okay, this is Psalm 64:6. Alright. It said they search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search, both in the inward thoughts of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But the power should search them out. Slacky. Slacky, that is it. Okay. Yeah, Psalm 64:6. He said, they search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thoughts of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But the power shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. All right. So they give a diligent search, man, to search out all wickedness, man. You know, and this thing was given to him by Yahushua for them to be an instrument of destruction, not only to itself but 2/3 of Israel, also. And this element that they have discovered, man, is what this big hoopla is about, man. You know, the nuclear weapon, man. You know, and that date that one professor gave in 19 something or 18 something. That's what he said. It was first made. Plutonium was made. But it was most known that the nuclear weapon was designed 19 in the 1940s, around the Second World War. Okay, the German scientists, which America put forth a project called the Manhattan Project, and that was where they made Fat Boy, Little Man, the bombs that dropped over Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Okay, and this devil was given this technology from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you know, for destruction, for destroying instruments. Which now we're about to see that destroying. Well, we're not, Lord willing, we'll see it simultaneously be getting beamed up in them chariots, man. But we're gonna see that destruction again. Okay. So yeah, man, this is just a little. I just want to make a little correction. I'll post this up on my new page for when I make mistakes at camp or whatever, or if something doesn't get all the way brought out, you know, I can make a correction. So I guess I don't know what I'm gonna name it yet, but it'll be attached with our video page. Okay. All right. All right. Hope the elect was edified. Peace and blessings to the Akim that's out here preaching the truth for the love of the gospel. That honors to the elder apostles of GMS, who the truth resides. Peace and blessings to be multiplied to you, Aqua, that's listening and learning in silence and being blessed whatever you have a child may find you to do. All right, shalom.